Hey guys, welcome to my latest video and my newest project, a Nitro RC car. Today in this video I'll be showing you how to install a new air filter and how to oil it. It's just any maintenance to get it going. I'll be changing out the clutch, and just trying to get it running. I just bought this off Facebook Marketplace. It came with 2 cars and a bunch of tools. It came with all of this, a shell, another car remote. I bought that just recently. The car comes with an engine, and it has a full set of foam tires. This video we're going to try and get this thing running, which I've already started. I've already tried to rebuild the engine off camera because I was just learning. So first we're going to install the new air filter. First you're going to want to take any zip ties off here, which will be holding it on. I've already done that. Just going to rip that off. Pain in the butt. And you can either buy a full replacement, which is what I did, because this thing is like 10 years old, and there's updated versions. So I bought the new whole thing, or you can undo this top screw and just replace the foam if you already have a brand new one. This one is going in the bin.
In the bin.
So once you've unboxed or unpackaged your air filter, you're going to want to just take the foam off. So if you have the whole thing, pull it apart. There's one screw on the top, goes in through there. Pull it apart, take your foam out, and then don't rip up the plastic bag. You want to keep that nice because you want to put the foam in there, and then I'll just cut to it because I only have one hand. You want your foam in there. Get some of this. Back. Get some air filter oil that I bought from a hobby shop. Put a decent amount of that in there. And you want to get it back. Just rub it all in. You want it all over the air filter. I'll do it off camera so I can actually pay attention. But you just want to get all things, even the inside, outside, everything needs to be covered. So now you want to take it out of your bag. Push the foam filter all the way on. Got one hand, so this is always going to be harder. Then you want to get the cap. This one right here. Squeeze that on. Then screw it in. And make sure you got 2 zip ties. One goes on the bottom of this air filter. So I go on here and here. One sticks to the car to hold it in, so when you're driving it doesn't fly off. The other holds into the air filter. I'll finish the rest off camera because it's just easier and it should be easy. Here we go, we got our air filter installed. Here's our little intake or breather or something, whatever it is. So if you think you know better than me, please tell me, because I'm absolutely brand new to this hobby. This is my first ever Nitro RC car. Next up, we need to change this spur gear. Yeah, it'd be a spur gear, the clutch spur gear. Because this one, at the moment, is a bit worn down and it has no contact. Here's it right there. This is not spinning at all. So first you wanna, I'll do it off camera because this is, yep, just got something. Way too hard for me to do this. You wanna undo 1, 2, 3, 4. Then that means your whole engine is gonna come out. Next, you want to either undo your exhaust from the back or undo it here. I'm gonna undo it here because then I don't have to put the springs back on. Then you want to take your fuel line off here, then it's free to come out. It would have been smarter a while ago if we did this before that, because then you won't be touching this. But just watch this before Don't do it as you're doing it. Do as I say, not as I do. So we're going to pull the engine out. The engine out now. You could clean up. I need to take this. I'll do it way later. I don't care about it now, but take this side from this car because obviously this exhaust has been touching. So this gives you a great time to clean out from where the engine is, clean out all the oil and sludge, which I might do if I'm not lazy. But now you need a 1.5mm hex screw that goes into the front where the clutch is. Then you got to unscrew that and put this on. It's just some bearings and washers. Make sure you put some vice grips on that. People normally say that you got to put like a screwdriver or something in the exhaust or the glow plug hole, but that wrecks your engine. You can easily replace flywheels. I have a spare one, so I'd be alright to wreck that. Some vice grips, then have to get a brand new engine because I put a screwdriver in it, which is most likely what will happen. So it's pretty easy. Put some vice grips on the flywheel, not this bit. This bit, it's the bit that actually holds on the engine. This one gets engaged when the little arms of the clutch fly out. That's called a centrifugal clutch. So with the new one on, you can see how bad it was. It looks chewed up and probably wasn't making any contact with the engine, with the gears, should I say. So now I'm going to degrease this with some workshop degreaser, and then I'm going to work out my alignment because the alignment on the old pinion looked a bit bad, where you can see the wear. I'm pretty sure it should be either at the end or in the middle. So I'll work up my alignment and just make sure it's all clean, and then I'll show you how I did it. So now with the engine installed, I lined up to the middle and I tried to max, so I maxed everything out. I pushed it as close as I could, and then I backed it off like a tiny bit so that there's actually room in between the pinion and the spur gear. Otherwise, if it's all the way pressed up and you drive it and it's like a warm day, or even if it's a cold day, it'll get really warm and just start wearing everything down. And it's even worse when it's plastic. So when you have a plastic spur gear or any gear, and it's just the heat and how hard it's being pressed up against it, it just eats it away. And with metal, it just eats everything around it, like it eats both the gears up at the same time. So after that, now you just got to put your fuel lines back on. Don't forget to do up your exhaust, otherwise if you drive it, you might melt everything around it. But I don't know if I'm wrong, but this is silicone, and silicone doesn't melt, does it? Because I think it should be right sitting on the exhaust. Because if this bit goes on there, on the exhaust, and this blows exhaust into here, it should be alright, shouldn't it? No idea. I need you guys to tell me. But we just gotta wait for our glow plug heater or the glow plug driver to charge, and then we can put some fresh nitro in and go for our first start. I'm pretty sure that's all I have to do. Put that fuel line on there. I don't know how you're supposed to. It's like little clamps that they make for this to make sure that it doesn't come apart, because like this just comes off pretty easily. Or is it just old fuel line? I'll definitely update the fuel system. And what is this? Is it like a fuel filter? No idea. This is why I'm into YouTube, because I might be telling you, and you can probably tell me, because I am probably wrong with like more than half this stuff. So other than that, I'm pretty sure we're done. Oh yep, and don't forget the thing that you need the most. The whole point is the throttle arm here. Make sure that's hooked up to your throttle. That should be here. Then I'll cut to a video or a clip of this thing working, like not actually started, but the wheel's turning. But I'll have to wait for tomorrow for it to be charged up, because it's also raining outside, but for you, it'll be like 20 seconds. So I'm going to use a nice orange shell. Wait, I forgot to tell you guys. I think I was meant to buy this. I am meant to buy this. A.T.S. This is a sticker that was inside the kit. It's also on the bottom of this controller too. I'm pretty sure I was meant to buy this. So, with all my yap going away, this is faster. I feel like this is way faster than my R34 steering. That was made in like early 2000s. The TTL1. Definitely not as fast as the WR toys. The 112 WR toys and the 1/14th scale. Those things have crazy fast servos. I use my aftermarket controller, and that thing goes fast as. Like you just, and it just. Here's the throttle. This one has a twin disc brake setup. I don't know if you can see it. That's one side, and you probably cannot see the other side. So I don't know what to say, but I'm just hoping that it starts. It's got compression. Hopefully we'll have this thing running. I don't know guys, which one do you reckon looks better? The green or orange? Or should I buy a new shell and customize it myself? And do like a nice green or purple. But I also, when it's not raining, I'm going to take these tires out for a spin. Some foams. I want to get some 1/10 scale foams for the 112 WR toys and the R34, because the only thing those cars are missing is grip. The cheap Chinese wheels, I'm not going to cut this. These wheels are expensive as. They're pretty nice, but they're old. But I'm not in it, am I? They should work. They're just tires. So now we're going to cut to putting the fuel in and starting it.